What's up, Mr. fucking Desert Dime?
What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Right now I'm sitting in the parking lot of Steelcraft in Garden Grove, and Steelcraft is a eatery type location, sort of like a outdoor food court, if you will, made out of repurposed shipping containers. You can kind of see it back there. So it's just a bunch of shipping containers that makes like a square lot, and within that square lot they have restaurants, they have a brewery, they have all kinds of stuff. It's just a cool hangout area. Now the reason I'm here is because tomorrow there's going to be a very large truck meet here. Now if you live in the SoCal area and you're into off-roading, especially Tacomas, you'll know of this meet that's happened a few times now. It's usually held in Eastvale. It's called the Rodeo X Rigs meet. They throw huge meets. The last one we went to maybe a month or two ago, and they slammed the parking lot, and it was a big parking lot. They filled the parking lot, lined the streets for a block or two, and it was just outrageous. I had to park a few blocks away and I got there on time. So fast forward, now they're having it here at Steelcraft in Garden Grove, and I'm here because we are going to be doing a video tomorrow. Now the premise of this video is I'm going to rate some off-road vehicles, I'm going to rate some rigs, but it's going to be selected at random. I went to Dollar Tree, I picked up some chalk. I'm going to go out right now and mark a few of the parking spots at random. Just pick random spots and mark them. So whoever parks there tomorrow, we're going to rate their rig. But hey, before I go mark up these spots, guys, I want to remind you that we are shooting for 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. If you know other people that are into off-roading or anything like that, tell them to subscribe too. Now, my only fear for this meet is, like I told you guys, it is a very, very big meet. Like, they slam parking lots full of trucks, and this parking lot is tiny. So the only parking allowed for Steelcraft is this row, and that row. Not even where I'm parked. This says like stuff for City Hall. So I don't even know if they'll be allowed to park here. There's this huge lot behind us, but it says the parking is for that building over there, and the parking over there says it's for that building. So I don't know if they're gonna be allowed to use those, if they got permission, but as far as the chalking goes, I'm gonna try to keep it to the Steelcraft just for safekeeping, just to make sure. I'm gonna get my kid chalk thing I got from Dollar Tree because this is all they had. And let's start with my spot right here. We'll start. Boom. All right, so I marked 5 stalls within their parking lot. I didn't mark any in the parking lot behind me because they have a security guard in there, and I think it's gonna look weird if I'm over there just marking the ground with chalk. But if for some reason this whole area is filled with vendors and no vehicles are parked in those stalls, then we'll just pick other vehicles at random, flip a coin or something, roll some dice, who knows. But I'm stoked for tomorrow, guys, so I will catch up with you guys once we are at the meet tomorrow morning. Well, we're at the meet here. I'm with my buddy Grayson, aka GK Taco, and the rest of the goon squad over there hiding in the shade. But my fears from yesterday were completely accurate. So they ended up filling the entire actual parking lot with vendors and stuff, and all the actual rigs are parked in the parking lots for the other buildings. So all my chalk marks are just vendor booths right now, except maybe 1 or 2. We'll go around and look. If there's a vehicle in that spot, we'll still do it, but for the most part, I think we're gonna have to pick at random in these other parking stalls. These guys were telling me today, they were like, what? This place was full by, what, 8?
Well, when I got here, it was like, a lot of people were coming in right then, but...
They were here at like 7:30 in the morning?
Yeah, they were here early.
Well, even before that, the Instagram, the Rodeo X Rigs Instagram said that there were people coming in at 6 in the morning. They got here at 7:30. Was it full at 7:30?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Easily.
And luckily they saved me a spot right at the entrance.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to park blocks away.
Spot for like 30 minutes.
All right, well, let's go catch up with them, find out where they went. I kind of want a sticker too.
All right.
I've sung a lot of songs.
guys, so we made the fatal mistake of coming into the shipping container area where they have all the food and the beer before we got to the rating of the vehicles. But the upside of this is we're gonna have a few drinks, and then our ratings are gonna be a lot more honest and a lot more fun because, you know, beer. And then just to see if he watches these videos, JS Yoda over there. Who, don't tickle me.
All they're gonna hear in the background.
We're seeing if JS Yoda watches my videos. We're gonna record him, and if he sees this part of the video, he's gonna DM me. All right, we had a blast inside that event. I still haven't eaten yet. I need to get food after we rate these vehicles, but we got the squad rolling out now. We're gonna go find these chalk marks that I marked, and we're gonna go rate some vehicles. Shoo! He sounded like a goose. He went. All right, we're looking for the chalk mark. We're looking for the chalk mark. Oh, found it. All right, well, we found the chalk mark, but there's no vehicle.
Nice rack.
There's no vehicle at the first one, so I guess we just move on to the second.
Life's kind of small for me.
No, it's gonna make you look swole.
Yeah, you look buff.
You look
Dude, you look swole.
Oh, you're dialed.
Nice rack.
Oh yeah, dude, dialed.
A medium? I can't fit in a medium.
I think he's a great spokesperson. He'd really wear
We'd
it.
have to see how the rack looks like.
Oh! Put it on! Put it on! Put it on! Yeah! Woo! The moment of truth, is it gonna fit?
It will.
I'll make it fit.
I'll make it.
Yeah! Yeah! Nice rack!
Nice
Woo! Nice rack! Wait, show us the rack. Show us the rack. Show us the. Hey, yo! Hey! Hey, make way, make way. He's got a nice rack.
Actually cooled me off.
All right, so here's another one of our chalk marks, but the beauty of it is we're getting a 2-for-1 deal here. The back tire of this vehicle's in the chalk mark, and the front tire of this vehicle's in the chalk mark. So we get to rate 2 vehicles for the price of 1.
All right, this is your turn. What do you rate this?
Which one are we starting with?
It's got to be the TRX.
All right, we're gonna start with the TRX. Off the rip, bro. I love the stock TRX.
Hey,
Honestly, I was talking about. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say this Tatum has a nice rack.
You're just selling the nice racks now. You're sponsored. No, I was talking with him saying that like I'd pick a TRX over a 3rd-gen Raptor.
That's a tough one.
Honestly,
I said Raptor.
you said Raptor? Okay, but other than it being a TRX, it's King. So obviously, they threw on.
I mean, yeah.
Kings.
Look at those blue billet uppers, bro.
Dude, the fin reservoirs, what are 3.0s?
Yeah.
With fin, with the adjusters,
Yeah,
with the
that's
internal
cool.
bypass, with this is the color I want. Spoiler alert. KMC wheels, Geolander MTs. Nice little King wrap. Oof. The rears, holy shit. Hey, Jared, you see what they fit in the rear? Take a guess.
What, they fit in the rear?
Yeah,
Oh, it's got to be 3.5s or something, dude.
3.5.
Are you tricking me? Like triple bypasses? Oh, wow.
For a stock fitment, that's pretty gnarly.
That's what I call cutting right there.
Well, they gotta do what they gotta
Screw
do.
the top of that shock.
They didn't switch the coils out, huh? But they switched the shock inside, or is that a bump stop? I can't see.
YouTube channel, they can see.
Oh yeah, no, it's a bump stop. The trailing arms. All right. Magnaflow.
Gotta be a 6.9.
6.9?
Yeah.
69? I mean,
It's well
6.9.
deserving of that too. That's honestly better than a 9 in some cases.
I don't know. I'll give it a solid 8.5, 9. 8.5, 9, because it's just such a clean, beautiful gore. Well, what's the interior? Can it bump it up?
If you give this thing a freaking 9, then what do you give this?
Oh, bro, this is a solid 10 already. I've always wanted to race these. Well, yeah, dude, full on sand rail here. Like I was telling that guy, you see these kind of lower to smaller tires for like sand uses and dunes, but when I see them built for desert, insane, gnarly, like big tires, high clearance. Look at these 4.0s, I think, or 3.5s, but just massive shocks, massive bypass with the coilovers, limit straps, huge control arms, massive tires, beautiful paint job. Like, dude, this thing, solid, giving it 10 out of 10 just because I'm a sucker for sand rails. Gorgeous. I'm giving it 10. I don't even need Jared for this. I don't need Jared for this. Solid 10. Aside from all the exterior though, let's see what they got inside. full 4-seater with a super clean dash, super clean. And I'm, you know, my OCD and everything, I'm a sucker for a clean setup. And look at this, labeled, switches, lined up, everything just fits in perfectly, all the gauges. Sucker for it. Solid 10 out of 10. And again, a nice rack. We found the next chalk mark, and it just so happens to be at the Tacoma Beast booth with their 2nd gen build. I've already walked around it and looked at it a little. At first glance, you'd think it's long traveled. It's got the bumpers, got the fenders, it's got the wide track width, but upon further inspection, it's simply the same build as ours, if not a tad bit worse. I told you, I'm being honest. It's a tad bit worse. So these are the, I know their company. It's like the old man Emu, or
Old Man Emu.
yeah, Old Man Emu shocks with an SPC, like, I don't know if I'd call it tubed. It's circular, but I don't know if I'd call it tubed.
Well, the SPC is actually a good upper. You're allowed. You can.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of people run it, but it just looks stock.
Almost OEM, yeah.
And then it's got the max track spindles, and I'm assuming a bunch of space. They have spacers? Yeah, they have to have a spacer in there, right? I can't see.
Or just some more offset.
Yeah, a spacer, probably a spacer and offset, but it's just, it's a, I'd call it a fake long travel, you know? I'm not a fan of having the fenders in a pre-runner style bumper if you're not long travel. I think it just looks weird. So, and moving on to the back, again, Old Man Emu shocks in the rear, which I've never seen their rear shocks, and a stage 3 Deaver kit. Honestly, if I'm gonna rate this, what do they got inside?
He's just a looker.
Pretty stock inside. Nice rack.
Nice rack. We know we love those.
I'm gonna give it a, I'm gonna give it maybe a 6.5. 6.5?
The Alpha X lights.
Okay,
Instantly
we're
seven.
okay.
Instantly 7.
We're not here for that. He's giving it a 7 because he's biased, but I'm gonna give it a 6.5. All right, we lost Jared, but we found the next chalk mark. It's okay. We have another co-host here. We don't need Jared. It's fine. We got a 3rd gen here. It looks like a nice mid-travel build. What do they got? All right, they got the King 2.5 coilovers, remote reservoirs, camber upper control arms, 4-wheel drive. What are these, 33s or 30? These are 35s.
Yeah, 35.
Rock sliders, so it's probably a nice trail build, which most are here. PRPs?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll check inside. He's got the decked system in the back too. I've been seeing these a lot online. They're pretty nice. He's got the bed rack, the decked system. So I wonder what leaf springs he has if he has this much weight. So here's the wheel and tire setup. A nice visual. Beautiful. They are nice. They're kind of like a seafoam green.
Yeah.
The Dobitsun, I've seen their stuff maybe like once or twice, but I've never seen anybody actually run them. So I wonder if this supports the weight, even though it's like a 3 or 4 ply. He's got the 2.5s in the rear with no adjusters, but has the remote reservoirs. Are those, yeah, aftermarket hangers, so it smooths it out a bit. Got the rear bumper, yeah, with nice little pods. And yeah, that exhaust is pretty gnarly, like a titanium. Dumped and everything. It's a clean, simple little trail build, to be honest. The Princeton rack up top. I love those racks on 3rd gens. It's pretty solid. I mean, it's got the front bumper, the high clearance front bumper. I'd give it a solid 8, 8.5. What about you? What are you giving it?
I like how he tied in the
Oh wait,
color with some other things powder coated.
oh yeah, I like that little handle on the top.
Yeah.
But I just saw this. This is bumping it up to a 9. He's got Baja designs inside the headlights. That's pretty sick.
Yeah,
I'll give it a 9.
9.5.
9.5.
I like this one.
That's pretty solid. All right, well, that's all the chalk marks that I marked, but I feel like we should do more, especially since they filled up both parking lots. Maybe we'll do some more. We'll have Siri pick a number, 1 through whatever it is. We'll just rate some more builds while we're here. All right, so for the parking lot for this building, there's 4 rows, 19 spots in each row and 2 sides. So first we're gonna go pick a number from 1 to 4. Okay, row 1, so that's gonna be the row we parked in actually. That's a lot more numbers than 19.
Yeah.
And then next we're gonna say 1 through 2. 1's gonna be left, 2's gonna be right. Pick a number from 1 to 2. 1, okay, so that's 19 spots on this left row right here. Or left if we're coming from that way. This side right here. Pick a number from 1 to 19. Watch it ask to rate your truck.
I know.
12. All right, so we got to start at that end and count 12 in. All right, so the 12th spot in was the fucking Tesla, dude. Okay. Should we just flip it around and do 12th spot? Do Cole's fucking Silverado? Ironically enough, it's our buddy Silverado, but it's so clean. I just saw it yesterday for the first time. Well, no, that's not true. We saw it at King of Hammers. Apparently it was bone stock towing his trailer, and I didn't even notice it because it was bone stock. But at the meet we had yesterday, fully built, fresh build, everything looks super, like, literally clean on it, like no dirt on it.
Those paint match too, fenders and everything. Really?
All right, so we'll start at the front. He doesn't even know we're filming this either.
No, he doesn't. It's on.
All right, well, now that all these vehicles are gone, let's take a look at this beautiful Silverado. Super jealous. That's a cat eye, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know too much about Silverados either, but dude, I'm not gonna try to talk about what he's got because I don't want to butcher any of this. I'm gonna assume 2.5s. Got the hoop for the bump stops right here. Beautiful boxed uppers, boxed lowers, Missoula off-road kit. Got the straps to limit it. 37s? Yeah, 37s on 17s. Beautiful fenders from. Do you know where he got his fenders from? Fiberworks or?
No clue.
No clue. Yeah, I don't know where he got his fenders from. He's got GG lights up front. Pre-runner KDM front style bumper. GG lights. Pods, sorry, GG pods on it. Fenders in the back, camper shell, which I think actually looks pretty sick. Like, I don't like
really rare
pre-runners with camper shells. I don't know if he'd run it like this, but
he does. He's got clamps in the rear too.
Oh, he runs it
down.
He's got this beautiful, I don't know if this is custom or from KDM as well, but this rear bumper, gorgeous. Looks super flush. And then he's got the whole cage set up with the battery, the amber light in the back. He's got the bypasses coming through the bed. Right through the wheel wells right here. You look through. Say hi. Super stoked on this build, dude. Like, you know, I've tried to sell my truck a bunch of times, and if I did, I was buying the Silverado, and this is just beautiful. The only problem he says he has is these aftermarket lights don't fit too well inside these, but he says the OEM ones fit well, so he might swap them later. But for now, these will work totally fine. But does he have anything done on the interior, or is it all stock in there?
All stock.
All stock. Either way, dude, this is gorgeous. I love the chrome wheels.
Yeah, he also just got it re-geared.
Oh, re-geared too?
Yeah. I'm not sure what he went with.
Didn't even check the back, did I? Oh, no, I did. But the Deaver, I don't know the Silverado numbers for the Deavers, but nice fucking build, dude. I like that we were able to just flip from the Tesla to this, because I did want to walk around this, honestly. All right, let's go review one more truck on the other parking lot, and then we'll call it a day.
Sounds good.
All right, let's run it back again with Siri. Pick a number from 1 to 4. She said 3, so it's 1, 2, 3's at the end over there. Pick a number 1 or 2. I said 1 or 2, she said 95. Pick a number from 1 to 2. 2.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick 1 or 2 between these two. I'm not rating the Camry. Pick a number from 1 to 2. 2. Okay. Mojave right now? I don't know how to say it. Mojave right now? Access cab 2nd gen. It's got the pre-runner style front bumper. It's got the pods, it's got the light bar, it's got the latched hood. I don't know if you buy the hood like that or if you install those latches. It's got the fenders, but is it long traveled? It is. Oh, this is the guy we saw pulling in. Remember, Cole?
Yeah.
Cole was like, oh, "What kit are you running?" What was it? I forget. It was like 2 letters, like JD or SP or something. I don't know the kit, to be honest. I don't know that logo or anything. But he is long travel control arms. He's got the bypass in there, the coilovers. Oh yeah, no, this definitely is the guy that pulled in. I remember the top fab.
Ours are 315 75 R16.
That's a 35. Because mine's a 285 75 on a 16. So he's running 35s. I don't know what these Pro Comp Extreme wheels. Never seen those before, to be honest. He's got rock sliders. Got the fenders in the rear, long bed.
That's interesting.
It's kind of like Trophy Taco, I think is his Instagram handle. That guy, he has a long bed access cab truck as well. In the rear, he's spring under. Oh yeah, spring under, a whole new rear axle, bump stops, bypasses going through the bed into the bed cage. I've never seen this bed cage before, to be honest. It says DMZ. I wonder if DMZ installed all this for him. It looks like a spare tire mount right here with bed stiffeners. Extra battery in the back. It's got a nice jack setup too, which I've always wanted. That's pretty clean. Holds the jack in place.
It's nice about this bed rack is that you can still fit a dirt bike back here.
Yeah, pretty a tight silhouette holding the bed cage, or the hugging the bed is what I'm.
Light too.
Third brake light, that's not the one, that's not Evil Manufacturing, that might be custom, surprisingly, but he's got 2 Baja designs up there with, it looks like a little antenna mount. So does he have a CB in there? Yeah, he's got a CB right there. I mean, it's not the most beautiful looking truck, but it's built pretty well. Like, I had imagined this handle's like pretty good. He's got aftermarket hangers, strapped. That's a pretty solid build. I'd say looks wise, I'm gonna give it like a 7, but actual performance wise, I would assume this thing probably eats at like a 9. Yeah, I'll give it a solid 9 performance wise, because I think the configuration of an access cab with the long bed is a pretty nice setup as far as wheelbase goes. So I think it's a pretty solid setup. Solid setup, dude. Here, dab up. Nice.
Yeah.
What are you giving it?
Yeah, looks are not there for me. I'll probably give it like a 5 on looks, but based off what it has, performance-wise, probably a 9. So meet me in the middle, probably like 7.58.
Cool. The nice rack shirt and now the poster. What are you doing here? What are you doing here, dude? Just having a great time. Yep. You gotta get the line ready.
Oh, this guy knows what he's doing when it comes to burritos. Is that spicy or not spicy? Oh boy. Oh boy. What's the rating on that?
Second to hottest.
I'm on a scale from 1 to 10.
Dude, this thing's about to overflow. What's
the name?
We need a scale from 1 to 10.
On the restaurant or the burrito?
Oh my gosh.
LT burrito.
Not even listening to his own YouTube video here.
This is B-roll footage. I'm not even gonna have audio. What was the question?
1 to 10, what is that?
Is that honestly? It's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
Better
like all these little tiny shops, I thought it was gonna be like mid-food, but like,
better than rating the trucks, probably, is my guess.
This is a solid 9.5, dude. I don't know where the carnitas are though.
He easily rates my truck a 10, so.
I don't know where the carnitas are at. Lost them. I don't know where the carnitas are at. Lost them. Alright, while I sit here and finish editing this video that you guys just watched, I realized that the camera died mid-recording of the outro, so it never saved. But essentially, I just wanted to thank you guys for watching this video. It was one of the most fun days I've had in such a long time. It is one of probably, if not my most favorite video I've ever recorded and edited. And I want to give the biggest thank you to the 3 people that came up to me at this meet and told me that they watch my videos and they've seen my content. It's the first time that's ever happened to me, and it literally made my day. It put the biggest smile on my face. I talked to 2 of them for like 30 minutes, and it really just gave me a spike in motivation to keep going, keep making these videos, and keep editing. Because, I mean, when you're first starting out, there really is a slump. You know, there's just this point where you're just doing content after content, and it feels like it's going nowhere. But it's nice to know that people are actually out there watching these and enjoying them. So again, guys, thank you so much. If you were one of the 3, you know who you are. And I'm going to go record me another video right now, guys. So stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next one.